It's a 2025 Tahoe RST. Price is $106,973 Canadian. Hello everyone, we've got a 2025 Chevrolet Tahoe RST here in black. We'll start here at the front. We could see, compared to the previous design Tahoes, that the front lights have been redesigned. We've got LED daytime running lights with LED lights. We've got LED fog lights down below on the bumper there. We do have some nice venting on the side, as we can see there and there, which is a nice touch. Down on the bottom of the bumper, we can see there is no plastic air dam, but we see two pieces of plastic right in front of the wheels there. It does have parking sensors as well, and then we've got a camera there at the front with a black bow tie, which I think is nice as opposed to the gold. I think the all black coloring around the truck looks really nice. That is it in front here of the Tahoe RST. Let's take a look underneath the hood and go over the engine option. So diving underneath this Chevy Tahoe, we've got a 6.2 liter V8 producing 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque, mated to the 10-speed automatic transmission. Truly like this motor for its capability when it comes to towing and just performance, and I hope they keep these engines lasting for a while. That's underneath the hood of this Tahoe. Let's take a look around the vehicle and go over its options. Just want to thank Applewood GM here in Mississauga, Ontario. Go see my boy Zach, he'll hook you up with a great deal. Taking a look around the Tahoe RST here, we'll start with the tire and wheel setup. So we're sitting on Bridgestone tires. The tire size is two 85/40 R24s, so these are 24-inch wheels. I think they look really nice. They're just a really big wheel, to be honest. We've got a carpeted liner here. Tahoe there is in black. I do wish they put it in red. I know they used to do a red line edition, but just to kind of showcase a little bit of the Tahoe name a little bit more. We've got a black mirror cap, camera there also underneath it. This does have not a functional retractable running board. It is stationary, which is nice, especially up here in Canada. We've got keyless entry on all four doors with black handles. And while we are here, I'm going to give you guys a side profile of the Tahoe. I like the Tahoe profile a little bit more than the Suburban. At the back here of the tire and wheel setup, we're sitting on the same tire and wheel setup. Again, carpeted liner. Overall, that's it for the side. Let's take a look at the rear. So into the back here of the Tahoe, we'll start with the tail lights. They are LEDs, which we can see they haven't changed too much. We've got quad tip exhaust here, parking sensors. RST there is on the bottom right. We've got the Tahoe name in the middle. Chevy badge is black. To open the tailgate, we just push this button here and it comes up ever so slowly, just like that. Like I said, the Suburban will give you, I think, about a foot more of room, I believe. Someone might have to correct me on that. You can put the seats down, so just by holding a button here, the seats can go down as you wish. And then right here is the middle seats, which you can have them go down, but you can't have them come up. We don't have a ton of storage underneath there. At least it gives you the option though. Now to close the trunk here, actually before we do, I want to let you guys know that there is a 120 volt charger there, which they've added, which is nice. Now to close it, we click that button there. Now there is another button right here, and I'll push that in just a second once this closes. Now what that does is it opens the rear glass here, so you can have access to the back trunk without actually opening up the tailgate. That would be very useful if you maybe are in a parking garage or you're parked too close to someone. You can see also too that the wiper doesn't move, but the wiper is stowed up top here in this spoiler. I think it just completes the look in the back, and I'm happy they're still continuing doing that. That's it for the rear end here, guys. Let's take a look at the rear seats. So taking a look here at the rear seats of the Tahoe, we've got a really nice plush seat with red stitching and some perforation. This is how you can move the seat forward and back, and then this is how you fold the seat. On the door panel, soft touch material where your arm would lay. We've got a nice pattern kind of laminate trim there with some red stitching at the top. We've got lock and unlock, your window control, Bose speaker, Chevrolet door sill, which is nice. And then as we carry into the middle here, we've got your heated seats with your climate control, and at the top here, we've got your cup holders. Down there, I'll open this so you guys can see, is a 120 outlet. Now also, we've got your armrest there, but there is no console in the middle, so it's easy to walk through. And then at the top, we've got a full panoramic moonroof, as well as a handle to help get in to the back. That's it for the rear seats, guys. Let's take a look at the front. Opening the door here to the driver's side part of the interior, we'll start with the door panel. Soft touch material. We've got that red stitching all through the door. We've got your window and mirror controls, lock and unlock with your memory seating, Bose speaker, Chevrolet on the door sill, so I'll get you guys to see that there. Seat adjustments here. On the left side of the steering wheel, we've got your 4x4 settings with different modes, parking, brake. We've got a bunch of controls here, 360 camera, parking sensors, you know, that kind of thing there. We've got your light controls, trailer brake controller. This is a telescopic steering wheel, but it is a manual adjustment underneath the steering wheel there. That's it before we hop in, guys. Let's take a look at the interior. So we are inside here, the Chevy Tahoe RST. We'll start with the steering wheel here. We've got a really nice thick steering wheel with some red stitching on it. On the left side is your cruise control. On the right controls your front infotainment and your screen here. This screen here goes through your different modes. So you can basically just pick which mode you like. I personally just like this one. Music, voice command, heated steering wheel, and then you can kind of toggle through audio and that type of thing. On the left here is your toggle for your wipers, and then on the right is your park, reverse, neutral, drive. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the front screen there. So we're just putting that in reverse. There is no heads-up display, but we do have this little insert here to warn you. Basically, a red light flashes there for your front collision alert. We've got a hard touch material on the top here. We do have red stitching, soft touch here, and then we've got your glove box down below. The red stitching we can see also is at the bottom here, your vents here, and then we've got your climate, dual zone climate. Now the screen here, like I said, I do like this better than the Yukon. The Yukon's screen is vertically integrated and it's very big. I find it a little bit too big. I like the screen horizontally here. Again, it's just my preference. We've got your hotkeys here, which is nice. Your volume here, and then we've got your navigation too. You know, you could kind of play around with it. We don't have ventilated seats, but we have heated seats in this RST. But that is it for the screen. Down here we have wireless charging, USB, USB-C. We've got your cup holders here, and then we have your center console with some red stitching. Very nice padding here. And then as we open it up here, so we have not as deep as I thought of a center console area. Typically I always find these very deep, but unfortunately on this one it's not that deep. At the top here, well, there is no rear vision camera, but at the top here we do have your controls for your panoramic moonroof, but these buttons here actually lower and raise your rear seats. So what I'll do is I'll show you here. I can click a button and they can come down or they can go back up, which is a really nice feature to have them up there. That is it for the interior, everyone. The window sticker does not show you the price, but I will go over the price for you guys just so you have an idea what this beast costs. So this here is where the window sticker would be. It's a 2025 Tahoe RST. Just wanted to show you guys. Price is 106,973 Canadian. I'll show here the US cost on it. Let me know what you think about the new redesigned RST Tahoe for 2025. Curious to know what your guys' thoughts are, and we will see you in the next one. Cheers.